Entwined, Episode 1, Graves and Ghosts. A cold, moonlit night cloaked the cemetery in shadows. Damien knelt before a tombstone, his fingers trembling around the grip of a gun, tears streaming silently down its face. The air hung heavy with sorrow and regret, thick with the ache of memories too painful to revisit. He didn't speak at first, just breathed, slow and uneven, as if each breath tore a little more of him apart. When he finally spoke, his voice was more a growl than a whisper, heavy and low, like something torn from deep within his chest. "I know you're not happy with me wherever you are, but you left me alone. He took you away. He did this." Beside him, a man lay bound and gagged, bloodied from a struggle long lost. John's eyes were wild with fear. He tried to move, tried to speak through the duct tape muffling his mouth, but Damien didn't flinch. He didn't blink. His gaze was fixed, hot with fury, on the man who had taken everything from him. "You don't get to say anything," Damien spat, rising to his feet. His grip on the gun tightened. "You didn't give her the chance to live. You didn't give my son a chance to breathe." The memory was branded into Damien's soul. Rain lashed a quiet road, the night unforgiving. John's car cut through the darkness like a blade, slick with speed and disregard. A figure stepped into the headlights, a woman, pregnant, vulnerable. The screech of tires was too late. The sound of impact was sickening. The car didn't stop. Its tail lights faded into the storm. Now, in the silence of the cemetery, John whimpered. Damien didn't hesitate. He raised the gun, aimed it squarely at John's chest, and fired twice. The body went limp. The gunfire echoed like thunder across the graveyard. Later that night, Damien walked through the forest, dragging John's body behind him. The moonlight filtered through tangled branches, illuminating his path with a ghostly sheen. He stopped at a pit he had dug earlier, emotionless, mechanical. He tossed the gun into the hole, then shoved the lifeless body in after it. With each shovelful of earth, he whispered, "Burn in perfect pain." His hands blistered. His heart didn't beat any lighter. The memory of Audrey returned to him like the warmth of sun on cold skin. She stood in a quiet park, the light golden around her, holding her round belly with joy. Damien wrapped his arms around her from behind, resting his chin on her shoulder. "He's strong," she laughed. "He's kicking so hard right now." Damien kissed her cheek. "He's going to be a fighter, just like you." Those days had felt infinite. The memory faded as Damien's car headlight swept across a hunched figure at his front gate. He frowned, slowing the vehicle. A young woman sat curled into herself, cradling a baby. Damien stepped out slowly, wary. "Are you okay?" he asked, keeping his distance. The woman looked up. Her eyes were red-rimmed but kind. "Please, I just need a place to stay tonight." The baby stirred in her arms, letting out a soft cry. Damien's gaze dropped to the child. "That's your baby." "3 months old," she replied, almost apologetically. Damien paused, his heart tightening. 3 months, the same age his son would have been. He wanted to walk away, to close the gate and return to his solitude, but something stopped him, something deeper than logic or fear. He sighed. "Come in. It's too cold to be outside with the baby." He opened the gate. She hesitated only for a second, then stepped through. He led her inside, wordless, aware of how foreign it felt to be near another human again. He didn't know her name. He didn't know her story. But something had cracked open inside him that night. He had no way of knowing how much that crack would grow until it split open everything he thought he had buried. Their lives had just become entwined.